here I am in a hotel and I have been staying here for like 2 weeks. This is my first video, which is the first video in the series of many videos that is still to come. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm keeping myself fit, my muscles trying to grow in the limited equipment environment of a hotel gym. In this video, I'm going to show you how many sets I'm doing, how I'm doing them, how to keep the intensity high, what I'm drinking in between the sets, what tools do I need to make my sets harder, and how I'm able to do it in less than an hour using several intensity techniques. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get my rep ranges between 12 to 15. And so the first exercise that I have chosen is the chest fly. So I'm just going to do 2 sets of chest, and similar for all of other muscle groups, but I will try to keep my intensity very high. Both of these sets will be very close to failure. So my weight is, I'm choosing 25 pounds. So 50 pounds total weight, 25 both sides. Set number 1. Let's see if I'm able to get 12 to 15 reps with high intensity. Let's go. $14, $15. So I was able to get to the higher end of my rep range. If you feel that you are on the higher end or you're like exceeded the rep range, you can increase your weights. As you've noticed that the last 3 reps that I did were very difficult, and the pulley started slowing down. As soon as the pulley started slowing down, you can be sure that you're approximately close to failure. So I estimated that it slowed down. Now maybe every rep that I'm taking is probably taking me too close to failure, but I did not want it to fail because I have to do one more set, and probably that's going to be the one that I'll try to push to failure. So let's go to the second set. Important thing, guys, when you're doing like sets of higher intensity and you're bulking, it's good to have a good electrolyte drink with you. That's what I like to do. I put my Gatorade, mix a little bit of salt in it, and mix water and a little bit of whey protein, because it helps me keep pushing through failure, because it helps me in hydration. So it's a good idea to have an electrolyte drink with you. One, 2. Really important to keep track of what you're doing, right? So I used 50 pounds and I did 15 reps, and then on the second set I did 14 reps. So I'm within this rep range. If I exceeded 16, I would have increased the weights. Now the setup for the back, I'm going to do 2 sets of rows, and 10 to 15 reps is the target rep range. It's my set number 1. I'm using 35-pound dumbbells. 1, 2, 14, 15, 16. So have you seen 16 reps? I'm crossing my rep range, but I will still keep this the same weight for my second set too. Why am I doing this? Because the next dumbbell available, let me show you guys. These are the dumbbells that are available in this gym. So it's like 5, 10, then 15, 20, 25, 30, and then it's directly to 40, 45, 50. So I do not have, if I had a dumbbell that was like 37.5 pounds, then it would make more sense for me to use that and keep progressing with a higher weight. But since the next heavy dumbbell that I got is 40 pounds, that's going to be a 10 pounds jump, and that weight would have been too heavier for me to keep up with the 12 to 15 rep range. So I would rather use the same weight and keep pushing until I get like at least 20 reps for me to be able to bump up to 40 pound dumbbells. 1, 2, 14, 15, 16, 16. So now I'll probably keep the same weight for the next time. So now I have this next exercise is my shoulder lying raise. My rep range is supposed to be 12 to 15, but the last time I did 10 pounds dumbbells and did 17 to 15, which was outside the range, but I still want to keep 10 pounds because the next dumbbell that I have is 15 pounds. So I'm pretty sure that I would probably go below my target rep range. So I'm just keeping 10 pounds this time around again. I'm shooting for 20 reps for me to be able to increase the weight from 10 to 15. So here we go. Oh, good. I was able to do 20. Let's see if I'm able to do it the same reps with the other side. 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Whole your life you've been doing this lateral raise like this, right? So the thing is, when your arms come down like up to here, like, right? So you cut short your range of motion, right? When your arms are here, okay, in the rest position, there's no tension on the shoulders. This shoulder is doing nothing, you're just resting. So in order to keep the consistent tension on the medial head, which is the biggest part of your shoulder, you need to just keep your wrist in the motion all the time, you know, because if all the tension is from here and to here, you know, this is the tension that you need throughout, and you will feel the burn. But as soon as you're like, you know, this position, when you're this position, make sure that you just cut short your range of motion. But when you're standing, like, okay, when you're standing, then you have to just do this, and here you're just resting. So we don't need this, we just need consistent tension. And when your hand hits your thigh on the side thigh, that's a reminder that this is the limit. You have to just reinitiate the movement from here, and that way you won't rest without you even thinking about it. Okay, set number 2. If I'm able to do 20, next time I would increase the weight to 15 pounds. The best part is this movement gives you stability because your body, your torso is against the bench, so it prevents the motion versus standing where you have to stabilize yourself. 11, 15, 16. So that way there's no point, you cannot cheat. So all the tension that is created is within the range that you need, and also only your shoulders are moving, nothing else. The best movement, best feeling in the medial head of the shoulders. Now is the time for hamstring, quads and hamstrings. First, I'm going to hit the hamstrings because, you know, this is my light day. On my heavy day, I first hit quads. So on my light day, I just switch the movement. So that way, the first exercise that you do for any leg muscles, that gets hit harder and you are able to push more onto it. So today I'm going to start with the hamstrings, and the next time around when I have a heavy day, I would hit my quads first. Nine, So for my RDLs, my target rep range for the light day was between 8 to 12. So I was able to do 10. Last time I was able to do 9. So definitely a progress, and I'm almost in the middle of that rep range. So I will try to keep pushing higher and higher to the target and rep range, and when I reach that, I will increase my weights. Also at the same time, do remember that when you do the RDLs, if you're in the hotel gym, plan early and try to, if you can, try to get these cheap wrist straps. For these, you can check out the link in the description below. I got it for very cheap. You don't have to go for the heavy wrist, very expensive wrist brands like Versa grips. Don't do that. It lasted for like, I think it's my second or third year, and I don't have any issues with that. It gets the job done, and you don't have to pay like 40 bucks for that freaking Versa grips. Set number 2. Let's see. My goal is to just at least, worst case 9 reps, best case still 10 reps, but let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 8. I wanted to be within the at least 9 worst case, but I hit 8, still within the rep range, but on the lower end. It's fine. The only reason I'm not trying to go to the failure on these exercises is because it creates a lot of systemic fatigue, because it's a compound movement, and I don't want to hurt my back. I would push close to failure or to the failure only in exercises where I have stability. The single joint movement exercises like I did initially, like chest flies and on the cables, and shoulder raises, even the rows where I have stability in my whole body. Here's a quick tip for quads, and I have been telling and promoting these for a long time because they are really helpful. If your target is really to hit quads really good, these should be in your gym bag. These are like heel elevated pads, so you get a lot out of your exercise if you have these. They create more intensity, they create more knee flexion, because when you're doing this, you put your heels on top of it, your heels get elevated, and that enables your knee to bend more, right? When your knee bends more, it creates a lot of tension on your quads, and it biases that specific exercise for your quads only, and you can really feel the difference. So if you want to check these out, they come very cheap. I got these off of Amazon. Check the link in the description below. Look at the knee flexion. 2, 3, 9, 10, 12. This from a different angle. Hope you can see my quad stretch. It basically increases your range of motion. So I have to travel a bigger distance to reach the ground just because of that extra elevation. Just need to match the reps of my right leg. 10, 11, one more, 12. Okay, probably not going to show you my second set. I think you got a gist of it. So in the hotel gyms, usually there are no machines dedicated to hit your calves. So what I realize is, if you get those heel wedges that I've just shown you, what you can do is something that I'm doing right now. As you can see in the video, I'm using these heel wedges to grab onto something, and at the same time I'm using that elevation edge from these heel wedges to create more tension and elevation on my calves. But let's say if you do not have budget or time to get those heel wedges, what you can do is just go onto the edge of any machine and you just push through from there. That would be the best case scenario. So folks, that was part 1, light day of chest, back, calves, quads and hamstrings. Give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.